We are back on Valorant, and today I'm going to go over the crosshairs and give you the best guide you can to know how to customize yours. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into this and show you exactly how to customize your crosshairs. If you're new here and you like games, tips, tricks, settings, tutorials, do me a favor, smack that subscribe button. We really would appreciate it. What we'll do is click up here, and then we're going to go ahead and choose settings. It's the big middle one that says crosshair. There we go. There's my crosshair currently. It's up to you which color you'd like. There are multiple ones. If you ever do anything with your crosshair and you want to reset it back to how it normally looks, down here is reset crosshair to default. You can go ahead and hit that and you'll be right back to the intro one that is given. So here, first off is easy crosshair color. You can go ahead and choose any of these colors: white, green, green, yellow, cyan, pink, and red. I like the green. I think the green stands out across all the maps very well. A lot of the people that you're fighting are red, so I think the red might kind of sunken in a bit and harder to see. So I really do like the green itself. There are other colors. Try its preference here, basically. Green stands out for me, so I like that. Outlines I keep on. I want a small, thin black line around my crosshair. You don't have to have it. Again, preference. Some people say it's better not to have it, but I don't mind it. Outline opacity. Opacity is basically the clearness. So right now I can see the outline fully because it's at basically 1, which is 100%. If I turn it down to, say, halfway or 30%, you can see it fades, and that's what opacity does. I'm going to go ahead and leave that up all the way. Outline thickness. This is how thick it is, and mine is as thin as it can get at 1 because I just want a little bit of contrast so I can see it easier. Center dot. This is up to you. I keep it on. Some people keep it off so they get a better headshot and it's a little easier to be more accurate. I think I'm going to try it off actually for a little bit to see how that goes. Center dot opacity, we'll keep it on just to show you here. I have it max, so that means I see it easy. If I kind of want like a real dim one, I can put it at like half. But I do have a center dot thickness too, so that's at 2. So if I put it at 1, it'll be really thin. But right now, that's how we have it there. We're going to go ahead and we'll leave it on for now. I'll turn it off at the end here. That way it doesn't confuse the video. Fade crosshair with firing error. So this means fade crosshair with firing error. Basically, this means it'll fade if your crosshair is larger. Why would it be larger? Because say you're running so you're not as accurate. You're shooting like a sniper from the hip without aiming, and your accuracy is not as good. And when your accuracy is not as good, your bloom goes up. You may know it as bloom. I have it here on right now. I'm still trying things out, but so far I like that. Show spectator player's crosshair. This means if you're watching and spectating one of your friends, it'll show their crosshair instead of yours. I would suggest to keep this on because it's interesting to see what other people use, and you might find something you like better. Just do that way. Inner line. So this is the inside line, the green. I have the opacity at 0.8. You can go ahead and make it dimmer if you want it faded, or brighter if you want it more solid. Inner line length, that would be, it's at 6, but you can go ahead and make it longer. Actually doesn't look too bad longer. I'm going to go ahead and keep mine at 6 though for now. Inner line thickness, how thick you want it. We can go 0, which is basically nothing. 1, you have the lines, and then 2 there like that. You can go all the way up to some crazy stuff. We're going to leave ours on 2 for here. Inner line offset, if you want it closer to the center dot, that's what you would do. You would just go to 0 as closest. If you want it farthest away, you just go all the way to 20. Movement error. I have this off. Basically, if you're running and you're shooting, your crosshairs will go further apart because you're moving. So it's going to show your accuracy and it's going to be harder to hit. I have this off because when I'm moving, I want to know where the best shot is possible. So it keeps it focused in the center. Firing error, I leave this on because if I am trying to no scope or something like that, I want to know about what my chances are of hitting that target. A lot of people turn these things off. It's up to you. I'm probably going to turn it off in like a month or so, but I'm going to leave it on till I get used to it so I can see what my chances of are hitting certain shots. Outer lines, kind of the same thing here. Outer line opacity, we're at 0.35. If you want to make it lighter or darker, just go crazy here. We're going to leave ours about where we're at before. If you can't get it exactly where you want it, you can actually tap in here and type the number and hit enter. It will go ahead and register that way. Outer line length, again, can make them longer or shorter. Thickness, can do some crazy stuff. And then outer line offset, I have mine at 10. You can go all the way in again or all the way out. Movement, air, firing. So this is just the outer lines if you want them to move while you're moving, which is fine with me because I do have my center area staying still, but the outer side does still bloom, so I know where to shoot from. Same with the firing, air, I have that set the same as well. Once you have everything set, let's go ahead and close settings, and you now have your crosshair set up. Hope this helped. If it did, do me a favor, smack that like button. If you'd like to see a tutorial done about Valorant or any other game that I'm currently playing, go ahead and post it down below and I will do my best to get one up for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Here's some more videos I know you'll love.